There's not a chance. And I'm putting my life on the line. I'm putting my channel on the line. If this comes out to be, oh, just all for clout, I will delete my channel, guys. That's how confident I am in this bullshit. These guys can't be trusted. Too hype. They're fake.
I'm about to delete my channel. Too hype ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got nothing to do with too hype.
Me?
Fine detail, alright.
We got the pineapple chunk.
Pineapple chunk. That's what we rolling today. That's what we smoking today. That's what y'all enjoying today. That's what we're gonna be doing today. But we also reacted to drama on YouTube. YouTube drama to take us away from the vlogmas that we've been filming for over, 2 weeks for y'all. We got a banger coming out to show the last 2 weeks of vlogmas for us in the series. And we'll show y'all, a good 2 strains we smoking in that video. And we'll tell y'all about those too. But today we're going to be watching the YouTube video, the Too Hype drama with Mopi. He said he leaving Too Hype. They didn't kick him out. So we finna see what the drama is. I heard this video in particular is very controversial, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera. I heard it's very controversial. People mad at it. I seen the like versus dislike ratio, and hey, yeah, what it is. We came here for real shit. We ain't come here for no sugar coat beating around bushies. We smoke bushies. Okay, so smoke yours, and let's enjoy some of this Pineapple Chunk by FDG.
Fine Detail Greenway.
Fine Detail Greenway, and we'll let y'all know how that one's smoking too while we enjoying this tea here. I guess weed and tea go together. Enjoy.
Now, most of you who follow me, I'm assuming you don't have a clue who Too Hype is, the drama, or what's going on. Who even are these people? Yeah, I get it. But the people who are coming in from the outside, probably coming into this video knowing Too Hype, already knowing the situation.
He came out.
Bear with me, I got to give a little bit of context when I talk about these things. But to give an overview on why I'm making this video, basically this group Too Hype, they can't be trusted, alright? They're terrible people. From everything that I've seen, from everything a fan standpoint can see, these guys are terrible people. They started this group about a few years ago, They had around 12 people in this brand called Too Hype, very similar to the Sidemen. Now they have about 6 people. And every time that they lose a person, it's always a huge-ass drama about someone coming out with some extra details on how these guys are shitty people behind the scene and run a toxic environment. At this point, giving them the benefit of the doubt is just acting brain dead, alright? So mainly what happened with this whole drama, they've had people leave in the past, and they've had people say, hey, you know what? These people, they're snakes. They would talk shit behind my back, and that's why I left. They run a toxic environment. These are many people who say these things, and they've had shady pasts of running fake auditions. You know how they run a group, right? Too Hype, very similar to Sidemen. I've said that before. So they did this audition thing where you would submit a video to be in Too Hype. Literally bullshit. No 9-year-old Timmy at home making a skit with his mom. He doesn't have a chance to get into a business like Too Hype. This is a brand. That's bullshit from the beginning. If you were a kid and you thought that was real, that's kind of on you. But to think that they would run their impressionable fans into the ground with this bullshit information. And there's living proof of that. That's the only reason that this audition thing that they did a few months ago, that's why it even worked to begin with. So I've established that these guys have a shady past, alright? Already, it's pretty stupid to trust them if you plan on going into a group like this. You would definitely want to go in very careful to make sure the same things don't happen to you. But now at this point, with this new information about one of their members leaving the group, there is not a chance in hell that this is just a coincidence. And I'm willing to die on this hill. If this comes out and Too Hype, it's completely clean of all goddamn sins, that's never gonna happen. But I'm willing to put my goddamn life on the line to make the claim that these guys, they're shitty people and they run a toxic ass environment. But to explain the title, why did Mopi leave Too Hype? Basically, Mopi, if you guys have no clue who he is, he's a big-ass creator. He has almost 1 million subscribers. And his fan base is basically...
Before we even, entertain y'all with these faceless persons, I want y'all to know, I watched Too Hype because Cash. If Cash wasn't there, Jax would not be there, a.k.a. Leafy Lungs would not be there. I would not be watching. I would not be supporting it. That's real nigga shit. Real nigga shit. We'll say it to anybody. So, before that, y'all be like, oh, these niggas don't like Too Hype. No. I ain't riding nobody dick. I don't know none of these niggas. But I do like Cash content. I like, let me put it this way. I like who Cash is online. I don't know who that is and nigga is in real life. But that nigga don't act like no fake motherfucker online. And he the only person so far that I seen address the situation, y'all. And actually say something about Mopi. Nobody else really saying nothing about it other than writing them off as crazy or some other shit. If y'all watch my other video I did on my last video I did on my other channel, y'all see, apparently, people trying to sell Cash to leave Too Hype. I don't think that's a good choice. I think a lot of that is, drama behind the scenes that we don't know nothing about. But other than, like that, Too Hype do got drama, y'all. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. They got drama. Los left. Well, Los supposedly got kicked out. TD supposedly got kicked out after his mom got sick. And some nigga named Walker on Twitter had put the Lil Uzi Vert tweet on the shit saying, with the little straw saying, I knew this shit was coming. Basically, he had already exposed Too Hype on the video, basically saying, they had auditions like he just said, he ain't said nothing I ain't heard before. That's why you see my Facebook. I actually seen this shit and I just heard about it like 2 months ago when I heard about Los. I didn't know he was really a part of Too. I thought he was just their friend. You know how some of your homies be on your videos.
Yeah.
I didn't know they went way back like that until I started watching their old shit. And I'm like, oh dang, it used to be Cash, Mal, Los, Chris, Jesse, and Zach. I ain't really see Jadale like that. I seen Mopi back then too. Mopi used to be on those videos as well. He used to be on some of them. And that's the one when he said that Johnny Depp shit. I don't know if you remember. They was like, what actress would you want to have sex when he said Johnny Depp?
No, I didn't. That's
way back then. Yeah, that's back in the day too. On Too Hype in their old house type shit. That's why I said like I didn't know that they was like in the group. I thought they was just homies with these niggas. But now I know they was a part of it and they had left or got kicked out or whatever the drama is. That's where my perspective is coming from. I seen that. I know that's part of the situation as far as like what's out there. But as far as like don't fuck with Too Hype because Mopi said don't fuck with Too Hype, I don't even know if that nigga got hacked. Watch my last video and you'll see. But our face expressions is going off of that knowledge that I just gave y'all what our perspectives is. We ain't just fuck Too Hype, fuck groups and people who inspired by Sideman because our channel is inspired by Sideman. We wanted to create a group channel. I got my own channel. She got her own channel. And Sideman Inspired. We're not going to steal their content or thumbnails. But we will tell people we were inspired by them. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything they add before I continue the video, I just want to tell them that.
I mean, I just think it's all kind of crazy because I watched Too Hype because of you. And they all seemed like they was cool, and they always just seemed like, they picked at Mopi all the time. Like, he was the little brother of the group. And, I mean, I liked Mopi in the group. He was funny to me. He always was, I don't know, he was a good person in the group. And then he just disappeared out their videos, and nobody really said anything. And it's like now, all of a sudden, everybody got so much to say, but they're not really saying nothing. So it's like nobody still knows what's really going on, but he was in their videos, and then he wasn't. So I don't know what's going on. It's crazy.
And if you don't know what she talk about him not being in the group, he said some shit on Twitter talking about he didn't get kicked, he left, and he actually posted L Hype on top of they responding to their streaming awards tweet that they posted, and he ratioed their ass. That's why I was like, what the hell type of ratio is that? It was bad. It was a bad ratio, y'all. Because you know how they be doing them little competitions. You don't know about it until after they post them. And they be posting crazy shit on Twitter as a, what do they call it, a penalty or some shit. Maybe it could be like that. But then I seen it said, I'm not hacked. So I'm thinking this may be more serious than, what we thinking. Plus the 100 Thieves shit came about. Mopi ain't included. People been asking questions. Nobody saying nothing other than, when he come back, we gonna include him into Too Hype videos, but 100 Thieves, he's not a part of that, but he's still a part of Too Hype. So everybody still think he a part of Too Hype till yesterday.
Yeah.
Solely from Too Hype and his other friends, because these friends in this group, they got huge ass follower accounts, huge subscriber accounts. Jesser, he's in the group, he's got 3 mil. Chris London, he's got 2 mil. So when you get into a group of these huge ass people, mainly your sole audience is from conjoined of that group, and only people watch you a decent amount for that group. If you look at his videos, you can obviously see that there's a big difference when he puts 2Hype in the title and when he's just doing a video with his normal self, Mopi. And I'm not bringing this up for no reason, so remember that. But basically, this guy Mopi, apparently he hasn't been in videos for a good amount of time. And what 2Hype has been saying the whole time in the end of their videos, they've been saying that Mopi, he's just taking a mental health break. He doesn't want to be on the internet. Is that the 100% truth on why he wasn't in the videos? We don't know anymore. We basically don't know. The only thing we can confirm is that he wasn't on the internet for a good amount of time. Because he never made a tweet, he never made a video saying that he was taking this big break. It was 2Hype to break the news that he was even taking a break from the internet to begin with. But then all of a sudden last night, he makes this tweet. After 2Hype, big ass group, they won a Streamy Award. I don't know what the Streamy Awards. Apparently it's a rewards for YouTube. 2Hype won an award for Fan Award of the Creator Squad. Don't have a clue what that is. But this guy Mopi, he quote tweeted this tweet saying, L-Hype. Cash and Mitchell cool though, which are 2 members of the group. So this is fucking groundbreaking information for a brand like this, a big ass squad like this, because Mopi, let me give a little bit of backstory on this, because I know my fair share about this group. I used to be a fan a few years ago, alright? So Mopi, he was a day one high school friend of this guy Jesser, one of the biggest guys in the group. He was a high school friend along with Mitchell. These guys literally grew up with each other. So to think that he would leave the group and say statements like Cash and Mitchell, that shit gone now, y'all. That picture ain't even on there no more. Who was supposed to be his high school best friend, his high school day one friend. It's kind of fucking groundbreaking news for a brand like this, and tarnishes the shit out of their name. And he responds to his own tweet saying, not hacked, I will be explaining in time. Also, I didn't get kicked, I left. So at this point, it's looking goddamn terrible for 2Hype. It is looking like a fucking disaster for these guys to have these many fallouts with close-ass friends, close-ass people, and for them to come out saying that they left the group because of their shit. I don't know what statement they can make about this guy. That's why I think it's crazy. Like, they already been through this shit. Because, you know, they've had people in the past literally say that they were running a toxic environment, talking shit behind their backs. Multiple people, may I add. And also, a fucking while ago, there's this YouTuber called TD Presents. You guys probably don't know any of these people, but he's a Madden YouTuber, 2K YouTuber. He plays video games. That's all you really need to know. He was in the group 2Hype, alright? He was in the group. He had to go see his sick fucking mother. He had to move out of the group house to take care of his goddamn sick mother, and he got kicked out of the group. We never heard a fucking lick from him after that because he went to take care of his fucking mother and got kicked out of the group because of that, because he wasn't committed enough, because he had too much on his plate. He wasn't grinding enough because he had to take care of his fucking sick mother. That's the most disgusting thing. That's the most damning proof to show that these guys are shitty ass people. So to combine these stories with everyone else and then fucking have your high school friend leave the group that you guys grew up with each other. You guys are best friends. And for him to leave the group, basically, essentially, leave his career. Because you guys know, if you're in a group, if you're affiliated with a group of people on YouTube, if you leave that group...
I'm going to just speak on the TD thing for a little second. Because I own a company, so let's just be real. Let's say when he left, we had 250K subs, right? And 2Hype. Accumulatively? Yeah. That with everybody, including TD, making videos, everybody posting, and we getting them videos out. That's what we getting, right? We got 250K subs. You leave, and when you come back, we at 800,000. Think about that. Excuse me, y'all. I'm drinking too. Cheers. But nah, for real. Think about that shit. He left. We had 250K. This weed is good. Yes. 250K. Come back, we got 800,000 subs, right? Not only that, we done added a nigga named Mopi in here. We done got rid of a nigga named TD. You ain't here, and we done gained all them subs, right? Think about that, y'all. We can't let you profit all of those 550 subs, 50K subs, just because your mom was sick. Think about that. These are all niggas here. Not like black, like niggas with dicks, y'all. Come on. You ain't been here putting in this work, bro. You ain't been here. We got all them subs without you, and now you want to come back. Now I see, you can feel for somebody because they had hard times, but at the same time, it's not your fault because their mama got sick. Because I can play devil's advocate all day. People saying it's all, Mopi, it's all on Jesse because that's what his homie and, he ain't part of the deal. But look, nigga, you weren't here when we got offered that deal. But think about this. They was posting Mopi in those videos months after Mopi left. Mopi was a part of that growth, though. So y'all can't play that game with TD saying, oh, well, he wasn't here with that big-ass growth. Mopi was there. Y'all was posting that nigga in videos months after that nigga left. Yeah. Then it came out when y'all ran out of footage with him. Y'all ran out of content with this nigga, and y'all had to explain, oh, dang, he ain't been in a couple of videos we've been asking. It's going to become a big question rather than a few comments. So let's say something. Oh, well, he taking a break. Okay, well, that cool people down for a second. But now Mopi saying, hey, L hype. And everybody like, hold on.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nigga, you ain't with them no more? What happened?
Leave that group, if you have drama with that group, then that's almost throwing away a half of your career. Like this guy Mopi, he's not going to get half the views he was before because he's not going to be affiliated with these guys. And I've seen a lot of tweets and people saying, oh, here we go, another person trying to get clout off of 2Hype. Here goes another exposed video. You realize this is probably the worst business decision of all time that Mopi could make, that a YouTuber could make. Leaving a group and starting a big-ass drama about how this group is bad. You realize that's the worst business decision for money-wise, for revenue-wise, for his whole career. This is the worst imaginable decision. So to think that he's doing this for a clout, for different reasons other than actual shitty behavior and toxic environment that these guys were performing in their house, in their group, it's fucking absurd. You really think that someone would start all of this drama about leaving a group and then make a big exposed video just because they want a little bit of clout? And what the fuck are you talking about? So other than this guy Chris London, no one has responded to this yet other than unfollowing him on Twitter. Wow, you really fucking solved the problem there. Congrats, you unfollowed someone on Twitter.
Bro, what you want to do? He blocking
fucking
people.
Evaporated because you unfollowed someone.
He is
That's
blocking people, nigga.
Like,
if you say Mopi and that nigga's
men. But this guy Chris London said this. On a night when we win an award and I see this hurts. This isn't about taking the high road anymore for me. I've done nothing but respect people's privacy online, even after having to hire private security for my own safety due to threats in my own house too. SMH. Not a clue what he's referring to there. Is he alluding that Mopi, this guy Mopi, was trying to fucking kill him? I
That's
really
what I
don't
was
have a
saying.
clue
Watch
what
my other video, y'all.
Insinuate there.
Like,
but then he makes another tweet saying, fuck the high road. I'm just as hurt as you guys. This sucks, and I don't deserve this at all. Good fucking word choice, you selfish cunt. None of us wanted this. Now you could obviously
said
see
we didn't
want
the
victim card
all.
here.
Like,
He's acting like he doesn't have a clue of what's going on, which is so oblivious and so goddamn absurd. This has happened one too many times, guys, for you to just be oblivious of the fact and not have a clue what motive that this guy has to leave the group. But then he makes another tweet bringing up some text screenshots, which is already weird as shit going into it. If you have to prove your innocence this bad before this guy even came out with an exposed video, like right now, you see this with a lot of YouTubers in drama. He's shitting his pants. He doesn't know what to do. He said, I can't sleep all night because he's thinking in his head, oh no, Mopi's gonna...
We're gonna do the smoke review in the middle. We know it's juicy. The blunt is juicy. This is a pre-roll paper. I'm fucked up. She pre-rolled it before y'all seen it. She rolled it in the house, though. But this is some of that pineapple chunk we told y'all about earlier. I love the flavor. We in the middle of the blunt paper. Excuse me. And it's very smooth. Let me put it that way. It's smooth, but it's potent. Because I love the flavor. I'm drinking, and I can taste the weed over the liquor, y'all. And that ain't usually common. You can't really taste the weed like that. I can taste the fruitiness. I ain't really getting specifically pineapple because I'm drinking root beer as well with the liquor. But I am tasting the weed and the fruitiness. And I also notice it's very smooth. It's good. It complements drinking. It's not something that make you cough. And you know when you cough too much and it makes you like gag or some shit, you don't want that weed. That means that the weed is harsh. This is nowhere
Too
near
harsh.
it. This is very clean. We smoking out of paper with a $100 paper, so they're not that smooth gum paper that people used to. It's very stiff kind of. So it's smooth enough. So it's good, y'all. It's really good. I like the flavor of it.
Yeah, me too. The flavor is good. It has like a nice sweet tropical taste to it. It is very smooth and it's not harsh at all. I like it. I will repurchase it. The smell was so strong. It was so dank when I broke it down.
I'm pretty sure I'm grabbing this strain specifically because we just tried it and it feels like it's top shelf because of hitting all those notes. I didn't want to hit it for a while. I wanted to. Y'all know that aftertaste. Excuse me. But the aftertaste that I was getting is still that piney fruity. So I see why they call it pineapple chunk. It's like a acidic fruit. So it has to be like a pineapple or something citrusy.
Yeah.
But also sweet. So pineapple is perfect for that name. But it's the aftertaste is very subtle, but you taste it on your tongue. Like, that's some good weed. You know it's gonna linger for a little minute. And I will repurchase it. I think it's worth the value that you paid for it. I think it was like $12 a G.
I think it was 15 a G.
15 a G. Yeah, we had got a gram, y'all. So it was worth it. It was definitely worth the
It was good.
Worth the $15 a gram. I'm definitely grabbing this for a competition prize. It's definitely gonna be used for one. So expect this shit in the future. Hopefully y'all liked our motherfucking strain review. I know they're getting shorter these days, but y'all gotta click on these bitches and let us know if y'all like these hoes. Y'all gotta tell us, man.
Gonna drop the shit on us. Let me find a whole bunch of screenshots to prove my point. Let me read these out to you. First screenshot shows that he said, "Yo, not sure if this helps, but I've been listening to this every day when I wake up, and it's helped my thoughts a lot, to be honest. Just wanted to share the vibes." And he sends a link to fucking 10 minutes to start your day right. Morning motivation.
Okay.
Good screenshot, bro. Hey, you're a good ass friend, right? That gets rid of all criticism.
Question, did Chris send that to
Therefore,
Mopi?
you're a
Is that
good
a joke?
person, man. There's no way
That's
that
how
you run
no-
a toxic
listen,
environment.
if
You're
Cash
free
left, they'll
from
lose all their black
goddamn
subscribers.
criticism because you sent him a 10-minute
Every
fucking
one of them.
video of morning motivation. And in the next screenshot, it's nothing just but
Even
bicker
this white
back
boy,
and
like,
forth, just
what
normal
type of
conversation. I don't know what this is supposed to prove. If this was supposed to think like, oh, we're on good terms. Okay? I mean, the only reason that he left this group was obviously for some motive. So why do you think that just because you had a couple of decent conversations in September that would therefore mean that, you know what? Maybe Mopi, he's just full of bullshit. Maybe
You know,
he's
I
just
just thought
trying to
about
get
this.
clout. I don't know what he's trying to
September?
claim here.
He
And
was
then in the
still
last
posting videos
screenshot,
of
it's
Mopi
just
in
normal
October,
conversation.
though.
Neutral
Yeah, that's in
conversation of
October.
them talking back and forth. I don't know why this guy is acting oblivious, like he doesn't have a clue what's going on. He said he can't sleep all night. So you couldn't have come up with a better response than this? You couldn't have thought, hey, you know what? I might need to take this seriously because this is going to tarnish our brand very poorly if this comes out to be some groundbreaking information. Just dropping a few text messages, what does that prove? And if you truly had no clue about what was wrong or what you were doing or what at all or what was going on with this guy and why he left the group, it is not your place to make the first response out of everyone in the group just dropping a few text messages. Do you guys not talk together? You guys live in a house together. Do you and your members, do you not discuss this at all and how to respond to this? Because dropping a few text messages of normal conversation, what is that supposed to prove? But I want to say to end with is that Too Hype, this group, these people, they cannot be trusted. They cannot be given the benefit of the doubt in situations. This is one too
It's
many
bad
times.
clown.
Way too goddamn suspicious. I will put my life on the line to think that this isn't just a coincidence. For a high school friend to come out, leave your group, and to call you L-Hype, to talk about how you guys run a toxic environment, it's one too many times, man. And if you are going to make a response, don't drop a few text messages on Twitter. Have a coherent video, have a coherent message of what's really going on here, alright? But it'll be interesting to see what this guy drops in a few days when he eventually drops a video. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I wanted to explain this because I've been following these guys for a while. and it's always been a little bit shady. And I've been giving them the benefit of the doubt in situations before. But now with this, with a genuine guy like this Mopi guy, there's not a chance. And I'm putting my life on the line. I'm putting my channel on the line. If this comes out to be, just all for clout, I will delete my channel, guys. That's how confident I am in this bullshit. These guys can't be trusted. Too hype. They're fake.
I might delete my channel. Too hype ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got nothing to do with too hype. I just think it's interesting how these group channels, all of a sudden, y'all don't know, but they start getting exposed for copying Sideman, right? How I mentioned earlier, we inspired by Sideman. We ain't afraid to say it. Too hype. It seems sometimes like they forcing it. Like if you watch the Thanksgiving episode, or was it the Christmas cook-off, whatever it was, they was trying to make Moochie feel the role of how they used to make Mopi feel like the inferior little brother who ain't better than his big brother. You know, you supposed to feel like you ain't better than your big brother. You're supposed to look up to them. And that's how I guess they felt about Mopi. He should look up to them, even though, you know, that in Mopi's eyes, they probably was all on the same level. Because that's how I would feel. We all co-workers here, bitch. Ain't none of y'all better than me. I'll leave just like y'all leave. Shit. It ain't shit to me, just like he just left. But in all reality, if it's some crazy shit y'all doing behind the scenes, and now you're being awarded for crazy shit that y'all doing, because he already seen y'all get the 100 Thieves contract and he ain't say shit. Mopi ain't say nothing. He let y'all get y'all bag, but now y'all get another bag for being the best group streamers, and it's like, they not that. They can be 100 Thieves, but they not the best stream group, you know, making content.
Yeah.
And they not. That's why I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. I mean, I fucks with Too Hype because of cash, but they not the best group content creators. Let's be real. We all know that side, man. Don't try to make it seem like y'all niggas innocent and he got a mental disorder, because he ain't say that in the video, but in my video, you will go watch it. They trying to make it seem like, you know, something wrong with Mopi, and it's like, but what's going on with y'all that y'all, you know, what's going on with y'all? Why y'all just talking about Mopi got an issue? That's very personal information that y'all ain't even releasing about y'all selves. So what's going on here? I don't want to make the video too long because I'm drinking. And we did get y'all the strain review already. We gave y'all the reaction to this crazy shit. But that was just a couple of details that was on my mind. I am supposed to give on my channel an update, so y'all will see that soon.
Subscribe, y'all.